Hey, what's going on, world? It's me again, Ethan Smith, aka Mr. P.I.E.N. With a little bit of motivation and inspiration for yo and my situation, hoping to free and relax your mind as if you are on a vacation. Straight in the mind for transformation. For those who don't and those who do, you know what we getting ready to do. Read that book that's wrapped in blue, Dr. Dennis Kimbrough, Daily Motivations for African American Success. And as usual, please don't come on my page with that color mess. If you, specifically you, listen to the words in this book, this message, this passage today, I'm sure to help to relieve some of your stress. Besides, you didn't have anything to do with your color anyway on your born day. You beautiful. So let's see what the book has to say on this lovely 15th day of August. Global warming. Global warming. Not good for me. Okay. As we make it, we've got to reach back and pull up those left behind. As we make it, we have to reach back and pull up those left behind. Joshua L. Smith, founder, the Maxima Corporation. In 1977, that's a good year. In 1977, Guidepost magazine reported the story of a man hiking in the mountains. He was taken by surprise by a sudden snowstorm and quickly lost his way. Since he was not dressed for the dropping temperature, he knew he needed to find shelter fast or he would freeze to death. Despite all his efforts, he failed to find shelter and his hands and feet became numb. He knew his time was short. As he wandered in the frozen landscape, he tripped over another man who had succumbed to the bitter cold. The hiker had a decision to make, continuing on in hope of saving himself or try to help this stranger in the snow. In an instant, he made his decision. He threw off his wet gloves, knelt beside the man, and began to massage his arms and legs. The man began to respond, and together they were able to push forward and find help. The hiker was later told that he had helped himself by helping another. The numbness that had stricken him vanished while he was massaging the stranger's arms and legs. On the way to personal fulfillment, others have already helped you or will help you, many whom you couldn't possibly repay. An old saying comes to mind: don't repay a kindness, pass it on. Chances are, after fulfilling our dreams, we will be called upon to pass on some of what we have learned to others. Excuse me. Jesse Hill, president of Atlanta Insurance Company, remarked, excuse me, the reason I stand so tall is because I stand on the shoulders of those who have gone before me. This is equally true of each of us. No matter where life may find us, it's always nice to give others a helpful boost. Every day I become more convinced that the surest way to reach the summit of my life is to help others reach the summit, to reach their summits first. Closing quote. Today I will find and help someone in need of any support. By helping others, I will help myself. God, I thank you for this day and this opportunity to speak. Set me free for what we've been reading. Who you helping? Who are you helping? Because it's going to be a help to you. The book said he tripped over an individual who was out there freezing too. And he was able to do a rescue by simply taking his hands and feet that was numb and rubbing, creating circulation for him and someone else. Are you just creating circulation for yourself, or are you creating circulation for someone else? Yesterday, I happened to be biking and I stopped to a young man, and we start talking. And me being who I be, I just start speaking that positivity and reminding him of who God called him and created him to be. And it was so interesting that he asked me, is this something that you do all the time? And I said, what is that? He said, come back, because I had biked past him and my spirit said, turn around. So I turned around and we started having a conversation. That's how it went down. But I said, I attempt to. It may not be something that I always do, but if I feel it in my spirit for me to give to somebody like I'm giving to you, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not always looking for anything in return, but if I'm being honest with you, God always blesses me and things come back to me because I'm freely given. I'm freely given. What are you going to give today that's going to be a blessing to somebody else in some way? So, God, I'm asking you to lead me up, line me up with the individuals who you want me to be a blessing to today, or put me in a blessing space to be receiving of what somebody else may be giving to me, so I can pass on that thing and we can continue this giving journey of being a blessing to each and every individual we encounter today. So we can all continue to keep warm in your grace as we continue to navigate through this space that we call the world today. Global warming. Global warming and giving. Nah, I don't want to say global warming. I just want to say as we continue to navigate in this space today, we're gonna let your giving lead the way, and that's how we gonna be continue to be blessed this day and every day moving forward. So give as you would love for others to give unto you, and watch what God do. I hope this motivation and inspiration was something for your situation. Free and relax your mind as if you are on a vacation, straight into mind transformation. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. That's all I got to say. Peace.